I've heard people say that this is the most epic version of House of the Rising Sun that you will ever hear. And apparently it just gets more and more epic the more you go through. This is the former singer of Skid Row, but he left them recently due to some health issues. We will talk about that later in the reaction because I think it adds a whole other layer to this performance. For now, turn on the captions using the gear icon and let's find out what makes this one so powerful. It's so cinematic. I love this pizzicato strings. Plucked strings.
There is a house in New Orleans.
Wow.
They call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
I love the contrast between the twinkly piano and the depth of his voice in this section. I love how he's using a lot of vocal fry, which makes it sound worn and kind of creepy. It's kind of like The Grudge. He's also, interestingly, closing his mouth quite a lot. Listen to this section.
They call the rising sun.
Instead of call, where your mouth is nice and open and sounds could resonate and you make this big sound, cool. He's singing it through his teeth. Now this definitely works for people a lot better in their lower range because we can do it when we speak and we don't need a big open space to create that sound. And in this case, it relates it more to a kind of storytelling, almost spoken sound.
And God, I know I'm one.
No. That's so loud.
My mother was a tailor.
Nice, that's nice.
She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans.
Why does this feel like a lift when he's technically not doing much different? Well, he kind of is. He's making the lines really, really long. My mother was... It's these big extended lines rather than in the first verse when it was shorter and sharper. And it's been the ruin. It gives it this fluid lift and makes it feel really emotional. Now we will talk about Eric's life in a moment because it's really important and it makes this song even more amazing. The organ is so epic.
Now the only thing
So close.
a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when
Love that.
he's on a drunk.
Ooh. Okay, we're getting a build today. I don't know what he's going to do and I'm excited about it, so I'm just going to stop here and I'm going to talk about his life. Eric was diagnosed with lymphoblastic leukemia and that is the reason that he left Skid Row. Of course, having leukemia means that you have to get chemotherapy, and chemotherapy has all sorts of side effects including mouth sores, dry mouth. It can increase the mucus, and mucus is good for your vocal cords. It makes them move nice and smoothly, but if you have too much, I think we have all felt that at some point. Both leukemia and the chemotherapy makes you really, really tired. In spite of this all, he has made this entire YouTube channel, done lots and lots of covers on it. I'd suggest you check it out, and is singing like this. I mean, that's amazing.
sun.
I was gonna say that it's amazing. It sounds like it's going to war, and then he just screamed that amazing note at me. What's amazing about it is it was like a war cry. There's no vibrato, a little bit of rasp, and I loved how he kept it quiet at the start of the verse, built up to it, and came back down again. We know we've still got a little journey to go on. Love the hum. He's doing two things that people often think are to do with power. The first one is that he's opening his mouth a lot. This allows the sound to bounce around your mouth and boosts the sound so it feels bigger without you having to push. The second is you might see the vein popping up on his neck. Now people often think that's to do with muscle tension, squeezing the neck. That is not what you want. And actually often when you see that vein on people's necks, it's more to do with being able to see it because of low body fat rather than actually pushing.
To win that ball and chain.
It's so good, it's making me smile. Even more effort.
In New Orleans, they call the rising sun, and it's been
This is so good.
of many a poor boy and God. I
Oh my goodness, I really appreciated that run at the end. I'm one. Oh, it's so bluesy and goes back to that blues roots of the song, but that high note, what the heck? I mean, I think a lot of people watching will think he's pushing his chest voice up. He is not. It's full head voice, or at least a head voice with a little bit of mix, full chord closure, but it's all about resonance and this very gentle but solid breath support. And he's pretty blooming good at it. Let's go and listen to it again. Wow.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the
Harmony's stuff.
rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy and God. I know
Oh wow.
there is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. God, I know I'm one.
Wow. Oh boy that like picked you up and dropped you. That was absolutely beautiful. And knowing what Eric has been through, it's incredible to hear that much power and control and emotion. It's proof that music is not just entertainment, although this really was entertaining. It's resilience. If you like this, then you might like some of these. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.